All right. We're live. Here we are. Yay.
Yay! Happy New Year!
Yes. Happy New Year, everybody. And welcome. This is all new. We are on a new network, as you can see. It is Sky Door Entertainment. And we're still in the same time slot, and day that we were on the other network. And we are thrilled. This is our first of many, many shows to come.
And we have an amazing guest tonight.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I this is going to be so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
And there's many reasons why, but I won't. I want to say one, but I won't say it. So
we're going to stay positive. 2023, no negativity, and moving forward.
I'm going to say it. And the new network, I am part owner. So I am thrilled about that. We have amazing shows that we've got already, including ours. Wait till you see the show after ours. That will be fantastic. Anyway, I'm a little excited. So, but we do have an amazing guest, and I will have Kandi introduce her, and we'll bring her up.
Tonight, we got someone I met probably, I want to say, God, about 20 years ago. I'm showing our age. Sorry, Melissa. But about 20 years ago, and we kind of lost touch, and our paths crossed again about 4 or 5 years ago at a sound healing gong bath. And we've been friends ever since. She's an amazing medium sound healer. Let's bring her up. Melissa Culbertson.
Hi.
Hi, Melissa.
Hello, guys. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for doing it.
Yeah, I feel honored to be your first guest on the new show here.
I'm all covered in goosebumps.
I am too.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be great.
It
you want to start by telling the viewers? I mean, I know some about you, but how about we let everybody else know how wonderful you are?
Oh, geez. Thank you. You are wonderful too. I appreciate you and our friendship. And so I am a Dubuque, Iowa native, grew up here in the Midwest. And I've had my ability my whole life. As a young child, I had a lot of fear, even though I had a great upbringing, good parents. There was a lot of times where I experienced a lot of paranormal things, especially visiting visitors in the night. My mom would always have to put me to bed. So it started at a young age. And here I am. I'm almost 45 years old. Showing our age. I've been doing my medium work for 8 years now. And the sound healing, I've been a part of it for a good decade now. It's been a wild ride. The sound healing opened it all up for me. Mm-hmm. So that's definitely why I want to continue on this legacy. And we can kind of talk about that a little bit more too.
Yeah.
I'm a mom of 2 boys, 20 years old and 15, been married for 24 years. Sorry, honey, if I get it wrong, but 24 years.
He'll forgive you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. God, it's amazing. You were at the Center of I for those of you in Dubuque, you're familiar with it. It was an amazing. We were honored to have that for as many years as we had, and unfortunately, there were some not so nice circumstances that caused that to close. Yeah. But do you want to tell everybody about? I got a message from Melissa, I want to say back August or September. I can't remember, but she said, the gongs are coming back. So even just talking about it, I'm covered in goosebumps now. And if you've never experienced a gong bath, come to Dubuque, come see Melissa or her amazing partner, Trish. They are wonderful and something this community needed.
Yes. I knew when the center closed, that would be a big void in the community. So with Trisha's help, my business partner, we're keeping it going. And it was a lot of people impacted by the close of the center. So we're super fortunate to get the gongs. Doug is the owner of the gongs. One of our gongs that we have is very rare, so it's about 5 feet. It's a 5-foot gong. You know the impact of it, Kandi. Very, very strong gong. There's only 95 of those in the world, so we're fortunate to have one. We have all Paiste gongs, 5 foot, 4 foot, and a 3 foot, and more to come.
Is it the second largest in the world, if I remember right?
Yes. Yep. And there's only 95 made by the Paiste manufacturer. So we got one right here.
Wow, so, that is awesome.
Yeah, that's the 50. Yep.
There is one.
Hello, Brandon.
And we have this one.
There's a big guy.
This is, for those of you watching, this is the setup. When you go in to see Melissa, this is what you walk in and you're greeted with now. It's absolutely amazing. So people are probably wondering what we're talking about. Before we get into it too much more, would you like me to play the little video clip to explain so people get an idea?
Yeah, great.
Are you good with that, Rex?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Hello everyone, it's Melissa here at One Meditation Studio. I'm just going to do a little bit of playing here. I'm just waiting for a Thursday night group to get here, but just doing a little practicing, and I thought I would just get on and do a little gong demonstration here tonight, just to put it out there for those of you that have never heard it before.
It didn't do it.
Uh-oh. First show, technical difficulties. Wouldn't you know it?
And maybe Dave can help us. Hey, Dave, can you make the video play? It stops right after she walks off and goes to play.
Hello everyone, it's Melissa here at One Meditation Studio. I'm just going to do a little bit of playing here. I'm just waiting for a Thursday night group to get here, but just doing a little practicing, and I thought I would just get on and do a little gong demonstration here tonight, just to put it out there for those of you that have never heard it before.
Okay, you know what? Give me 30 seconds. I have
not meant to be, maybe.
I have an old one that you sent me when you first got the gongs set back up. Let's see here. Come on. Trying to find it on a computer is harder.
Yeah, you were one of the few that I sent it to because I knew how important it was to you. So I'm like, I have to send this to Kandi.
Oh, it was a godsend. That's for
Melissa,
sure.
your husband Brent said it's 23 years you guys have been married.
Okay. Hey, I added another year. I must be real happy.
It just seems longer.
Yeah, maybe that too.
It's halfway. It's just about loaded. Sorry about that.
That's all right. It's all good.
It's definitely worth the wait.
Mm-hmm.
Should play the Final Jeopardy theme right now.
Mm-hmm. It's the anticipation.
I know, God. Here we go. a taste of that. It
Yeah.
even just sitting here.
I know. Doesn't it make you just, it just makes you happy. Rex, have you been to one you enjoy? Have you been to a gong bath yet?
I've been to two. I went to one with Candy and Derek, and then we did it again with my youngest son.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Great. I'll have to come check out the new place. So
Oh,
We will.
yeah.
Absolutely. And everybody, like, share, get us out there to everybody that you can. We appreciate it. And you're not going to be disappointed. This is fun stuff.
so
I'm
how
like,
did you get into the gongs? Like, because I know it blew my mind when I first learned about what it was. I'm like, I'm picturing the 1970s. Remember the Gong Show? They walk up and it's like dong, and I'm going,
Yeah.
I want to sit and listen to that. And to find out what it was, it's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique experience. So yeah, I got into it, like I said, about a decade ago. I had a friend that was doing it on a regular basis, and she invited me to come to one of the gong baths. And yeah, I always tell people, because I like to be open and upfront, and everybody has different experiences. I absolutely hated my first experience. It was very intense. But what it did for me was bring up a lot of emotions, especially from my childhood, that I needed to work through. So that's what I say really got me on this path of healing, my spiritual path. And then, yeah, the floodgates opened, and next thing I know, I'm a hairdresser, thinking she's a medium, and she was, and it's helped with my my abilities. Really, really, yeah, it has. So,
how would you describe some of the experiences? Because I've had ranges, like sometimes I see colors. It looks, for those of you out there watching it, I've had ones where you see the colors almost look like I know I'm going to butcher the word, the aurora borealis. It looks like flashes of colors. I've had journeys where like I'm in the ocean swimming. I've had them where, like, as an animal, I've had animals coming to us. I know your husband and I get that quite a bit.
Yeah.
The last one, I remember the first one when you opened back up. I had some questions about things, which way I was going to take some things in my life. And I just went in, and you had read, Melissa reads these like beautiful poems or inspirational things before each session. I'm like, okay, I'm going to concentrate on what my future is going to be. I walked out of there knowing what I needed to do. And it's, what other things happen?
Yeah,
people?
we see that a lot too. Yeah, people looking for answers, looking for some clarity, and yeah, they finally get that after trying to do things on their own. So the gongs are a really good medium to help facilitate any kind of healing or looking for answers. So yeah, in my first experience, I was out in outer space. I mean, my intention, we always have people set an intention. My intention was peace. So I remember seeing that word peace just glowing green vividly, and going out to outer space and traveling. And I've astral traveled quite a few times. It's pretty awesome once you get over the fear of where am I going, what's going to happen. It's really cool that you get to just experience so much. It's like you can't even really put into words. Yeah, so yeah, animals are a big one. We had a lot, in the old gong studio, a lot of people in this certain area in the back of the gongs where they were experiencing certain animals, which is really cool. And people will encounter each other in their meditations too. So that's really cool to see when, somebody's like, well, I had this, and then somebody else is like, I had that too. My husband and my co-owner of the studio, yeah, they really connected through their meditations, as far as like having like Jesus come to both of them and tell them similar things in their meditation. It's like, wow, you can't make this stuff up. So, and I do incorporate it in my self-love classes too. So I curated a class to help people find self-love and confidence, self-awareness. So I always end it with that when I do a group session. So we'll be starting that on the 16th of January here too. So very integral and the healing spiritual practice, the gong is. It's been around for thousands of years. Yeah.
I'm going to have Dave bring up that testimonial there for us again, Dave. Liz Berry Wells.
There we go.
Melissa
Aw.
got things right about my family I didn't even know about. I had to ask my sister. She is the real deal.
Oh, thanks, Liz. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And
One of the
still-
things that I find interesting, and if you can maybe touch on it, because I don't want to steal your spotlight, but it always touches me when you say it, because I'm one of those, it took me a while to learn how to actually meditate. And you always say, you may not, if you don't think you're getting anything, I'll shut up, because I know you probably know where I'm going.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you're in the meditation, and I've done this too several times, where you just can't shut your mind off. You got that monkey brain going and you just can't settle down, but you're still getting benefits of the sound. So that's the great thing about the gong bath, that you're not going to walk away empty-handed by any means. Okay. So yeah, benefits of the sound, the vibrations. So the gongs are tuned to certain vibrations, mostly the Om, the Om chant. So it emits those kinds of frequencies. So those frequencies, penetrate our bodies, our being, which is mostly made out of water. Water is an amazing conductor. So that's where it's, you're getting just such amazing healing benefits with the gong bath. It's going to get into each one of your trillions of your cells and heal them. So it's scientifically proven.
I go home after everyone, and I have so much, I'm so at peace, but like an Energizer bunny at the same time. But then when it's bedtime, I hit the bed and I am out and have the best night's sleep ever.
Yes. Yeah. I've had a lot of people too. I can't sleep. I can't, get settled. And like after that, they're like, oh my gosh, I want to come every week. So.
And here's the best part. It's $10, people. For $10, you can go to something so amazing. It's that little bit of self-love, and it's so affordable.
Yep. We keep the price that, just so people can come and they can heal. We don't take anything out of it. We are simply paying Doug for the gongs and our rent of our space and, other business expenses. But Trish and I don't take a dime. We're okay with that. And I think that's the beauty of us working together too. There's no competition. And we're doing it for humanity, for everybody that walks in our door.
That's great. I applaud you for that. That's amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You touched a little bit on it. She beat me to the punch. She actually, and I forget how many years ago, I apologize, your self-love class, you actually put together a class that is so coveted. I mean, you got copycats out there copying your class.
Wink, wink.
Can you tell everybody about this class, and like if they're out there watching and they want to sign up for this class, where do we go to sign up?
Okay, so on my Facebook page, I have yet to get a website going. That's my goal this year, is to get a website up now that I am on my own. If you go to my Facebook page, it is in the events. It starts January 16th. This is a group setting, and we meet for 5 weeks, and it's usually about 2.5 hours. We start with discussion, then we end with the meditation. I have certain topics. We cover a lot of working on the shadow self, inner child. We work on, looking in the mirror work, and forgiveness. So it's kind of just a basic kind of start to I want to, grow myself, and improve themselves spiritually. It starts with like the root of the issues, because of my own experiences in life and dealing with things, having a childhood trauma at the age of 5. I endured a lot of bad paths in my life because of that self-hatred and feeling that shame and guilt of what happened to me. So I just want to share that with everybody else. I've been through counseling, been through this class and that class, and I wanted something that can really just kind of, I hate to say this word, but like dumb it down for people so it can make it relatable. And I've had hundreds of people go through this course and a lot of success. So, and I've had people even do it 2 and 3 times, which I'm like, why? But they love it. So I'm thankful for that.
Do you
Could
ever
you?
think about doing it online? Oh, sorry, Rex.
I was
I
just
would
going to
like
say,
to.
could you elaborate on what happened to you when you were 5?
Yeah, and I don't have any problem because I've healed this part of me, and I know things happen for a reason. So, I was molested by a neighbor girl at the age of 5. So yeah, that's something you don't hear about a whole lot. And that
Oh,
was in the 80s. And, during that time, that period in the 80s, nobody talked about anything. I went to the school counselor. This counselor didn't connect with my mom, vice versa. And it wasn't nobody's fault. Nobody knew. And so I think my mom's watched too. I would cry, but I love you, Mom. And she's an awesome mom. So I wouldn't change anything that happened. So yeah.
thank you very much for sharing that.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to probably do some work with some different, like Riverview Center possibly, and helping victims there, doing maybe some scholarships and stuff like that. I would love to, be
Oh,
able to reach out to more people with this class.
That
keep
would
us
be
updated
amazing.
on that, please.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I'm going to beat you to it again. So you said you had a lot of paranormal experiences and such growing up. What
Mhm.
is your if this is so cliche, but it has to be asked. What is your most prevalent experience you had, or your very first one that you had? And at what
Uh,
age?
so my very first one would be, I don't even know how old I was. It was probably there after that. So after that happened to me at the age of 5, I feel like, when people experience traumas, that tends to wake up their gifts and abilities as well. As you guys probably know
Mhm.
that too. But I always remember at nighttime, like my mom had to come in and sit with me on the bed, and I would just be very fearful. But these little troll things running around around the baseboards of my bedroom. And so this is crazy. It sounds strange, but maybe not in this group. But I had my very first Reiki session. Oh gosh, probably 30 years later, because I kept getting sick, and I'm like, what is going on? So the salon I worked at, I did hair for 19 years. The salon I worked at, this lady brought in this couple that did energy work. And she started working on me, and I could see these little trolls or elves or whatever they were come out of me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about them, and here they were. And she's like, they were attached to you. I'm like, what? So some kind of entities or whatever, but I wasn't sick anymore after that. Visited by my dad's dad. I'd never met him, so he would always come in and try to talk to me, but I would pull the covers up over my head and be really frightened. But the one that really stands out to me, there's so many, but this was probably about maybe 15 years ago or so, before I even knew what I had. But we were at a popular water resort up in the Wisconsin Dells. I won't name which one, but my kids, we were all in a suite with some other people staying in the same room. So my kids were out in the other room sleeping on the fold-out couch. So one of my boys was coughing in the middle of the night, so I went to go check on him. And standing there beside my kids was this girl with like long dark hair. I couldn't see her face. It was blank face. And I thought it was my husband's cousin that was staying with us. And I kept calling her name. No answer, no answer. Finally, I'm like, I just got that like Scooby-Doo feeling, like I gotta run. This is crazy. And I've never seen this movie to this day still, but it was The Girl from the Ring. And that was like, yeah, the scariest thing I've ever seen. So, and I've seen lots of different things, but that topped them all.
Oh, I can imagine.
My husband wasn't very happy with me because I went in the bed and I couldn't talk. I was so scared, like speechless. So like, why did you leave the kids out there? I'm like, I don't know. I was so scared.
So what do you tell people? Because I know Derek had a hard time. I mean, I was married to him for a year and a half, 2 years before I found out he had his abilities. What do you tell the viewers out there who think they might have abilities or know they have abilities to help them? I know this sounds cliche and it's the wrong type of term, but to help them come out of the closet with them, so to speak.
Yeah, just don't be fearful. I think that's the biggest thing. I lived a lot of my life with fear and anxiety, panic attacks. That kind of goes hand in hand. Once I started doing readings, they stopped. So if you find yourself in this position, maybe start tapping into your gift and your ability and sharing it with those that are close to you. Make sure that, you talk to, you've got a close group of, family or friends that you can share this with. Having support is like really key to this too, I think, in getting through it. But self-discovery and work on yourself too, because that's going to help you to navigate and figure it out even more.
Good advice.
Very. What do you got, Rex?
So, over the years or anything, because I know little about you. I've met you twice, and once was in a bagel place. Have you ever gone out and done anything with the paranormal? Have you ever gone an investigation?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
fantastic.
Oh yeah. That's when I started doing my readings, I actually got connected with a group here in Dubuque that worked out of the Captain Mary Mansion, and that's in East Dubuque, Illinois. It's currently open for an Airbnb, which would be an awesome ghost hunting adventure to rent that whole building out. So yeah, I had my office in this big, huge haunted mansion, and there was another medium working there. She was doing ghost hunts, and then somebody else was doing them, and then that all kind of broke apart, and then I took it over. So me and my husband would conduct ghost hunts. We had no clue what we were doing. We had a spirit box and one of those little meters with the dots, and that's where we started. And my first night, it was crazy. So you know how the spirit box works and songs come through. Well, Major Tom came on. I think that's the song. My husband can correct me if I'm wrong, but a song about, Peter Frampton, I want you to show me the way. And I said, this never stops on a song and plays a song out. I was on investigations prior to that. And I'm like,
yeah,
they want us to show them the way. I guess we have to do this. So yeah, that building had a lot of history. Slave trading and different things happening in that building with the owners. It was very intense, very very highly energetic. And to work in a place. What's that?
We got to set something up there.
Yes, you guys need to, and I would love to go because I do miss those spirits. As you guys know, you get connected with them. So I hope they would remember us, and it'd be kind of cool.
I had the honor, I should say, we investigated very minimal at the YMCA and the Grand. We got pulled in different directions, so we didn't get to spend too much time together. But I know Brent, her husband Rex, loves the YMCA. We got to get down in there and do something together.
Yeah, he does enjoy it. At first, like I said, we were totally scared, but now he's just like, he loves to do it.
Well, I'm not going to lie. When I first got into it, started doing it, I was scared to death. I'm not lying to you. Because I was like, to my boys, no, I ain't going to go investigate down there without you. Forget that. We're not splitting up. But now it's a totally different thing. I mean, as long as I've been in it, it's just like, I can't wait to get in there and see what's going to happen,
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Melissa. Where can they find you on Facebook so we can scroll it down at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, let me just double check here my Facebook site, what it says. I'm just used to seeing it all the time. So Melissa Culbertson, spiritual messenger, medium, self-help coach.
Because Dave's going to put that up if he heard it all. I'm sure he did. And they'll put it in the scroll at the bottom so people know where to find you.
All right. And I also do home clearings and things like that too. So I like to go in blind. Don't tell me anything. I like to just walk around the property and get a feel for things. write down when I'm picking up, and then I like to sit with, the property owners and discuss things. I've worked with other paranormal teams to help do home clearings and things like that too.
Right.
And I just sent the link to Dave, so he should have it.
Okay.
All right,
And
thanks.
I'll send him the Gong One Meditation Sound Studio as well.
Oh yeah, yep. Thank you.
I forgot what I was going to ask now. Dang it. If you got something to ask, or Joy, you got something to ask, I gotta remember what the heck I was going to ask you now. It'll come back. I don't know how soon, but it'll come back.
Can we put you on the spot and see, are you any viewers out there, if you want to see if Melissa has anything? No guarantee. As a medium, I know it's one of the common misconceptions. People, at least I've seen it with Derek, come up and say, well, I want a message from this person.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can't tell me what they say, then you're fake. There's no guarantee anybody's going to come through, but if you'd like to see if Melissa can try, she's willing to give it a go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's one thing too, when people ask specific questions, it's, your loved ones know that already. But I always try my best. Can't ever guarantee. So
Derek had one that got mad at him because he couldn't tell her when she was going to die. Derek says it doesn't work that way.
I didn't even ask that. That's
Hi,
Ingrid. Hi,
someone
Rita.
joining us from the Netherlands.
Hello.
That's awesome. Glad to have you. Thank you very much. Come on, we got a lot of people out there that are watching and listening right now. Somebody has to have a question for Melissa. Oh, Joy does.
No.
What?
Brandon says, hey, Joy, can I get some McDonald's?
I was talking to Brandon earlier today, and she was on her way from work, and she goes, you feel like McDonald's? And I said, sure. And now Brandon's asking for McDonald's.
It's not good for
Oh,
you.
my mom
Brandon.
just tuned in too. Hi, Mother.
Hi, Karen. Fantastic.
So if anybody would like to see if Melissa can get anything, just comment in there that you'd like to see, and we'll pop your name up on the screen and let her try to tap in.
I've got a question, but I just don't know how to phrase it to you yet, Melissa.
Okay.
Trying to think how to put this without looking like I'm having a bald moment or something.
Actually, Ingrid in the Netherlands.
Yeah, Ingrid has one.
Oh, okay. Boy, if she's a stern lady, she goes like this, Ingrid. Like pointing. Yeah, you know what? You should watch what you're doing. You know what this is, too. She wants you to take better care of yourself. I'm sorry to call you out here, but she's very like, come on, girly. Come on.
Boy, they're just piling in here.
My mom is asking if you see anybody with her, too.
Okay, so your mom, is she close to their dad? Because he's like hugging her from behind, like just big hug. Yeah. So, yeah, she's like, he's telling her not to, does your mom, like, she worries about your dad a lot with what your dad might be having going on too, but like, everything's gonna be okay. Like, does your mom make things worse than they are sometimes? Like,
she gets very stressed. So yeah, right now he had just got over breaking 2 of his wrists. Now then he fell, broke his arm, and so she's been stressing. Yeah, she gets bad anxiety from that. So
well, yeah, her loved ones, or especially her dad, like he doesn't want her to be so upset and get so worried about things all the time. So just enjoy herself and enjoy her life. So yeah.
And Rita,
I just was looking at that. I know Rita. Hi, Rita. I just get this big okay sign. I'm okay. I'm okay. And she's smiling. And I know, I know who you're wanting to hear from today. But she's like, you saw me. You saw me. You saw me. So I don't know if you had a vision, Rita, of seeing her. And you're like, is that true? Did I really see her? But she's like, yeah, you did. But she's like, don't go there. Don't go there. So I don't know if you like, she's meaning don't go there to where she passed to. So I don't know why she's saying this. Maybe you know why, but she's saying, please don't go there. Okay. It's like, I feel like this makes things way worse. Okay.
Karen said, "Oh my God, I have tears in my eyes. Thank you so much."
Oh, you're welcome. Rita, did Angela do like the okay sign? Because she's doing that again. She's doing that again too. So yeah. Anita from the Netherlands. Okay, I have somebody here too that this person must have worked at a gas station or something, or he's like carrying around a gas can. This old guy. So he's consumed and worried about getting things done, or he did when he was here. But yeah, I just keep seeing that too. Like he smelled like gas and like oil. So maybe like a mechanic too, or worked at a gas station. So anybody have anything with their loved ones connecting with that?
Can anybody claim out there watching? Can you claim the person that is talking to Melissa?
Are they giving you a name?
So I keep getting like R. So I don't know if it's beginning the name or the last name, but R. And Rita, she did the signs that my kids do, 2 fingers. I have a picture of them in a room with 2 fingers up. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So I'm trying to tune in. I think I saw somebody else come here. Was it Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Want to know if anybody had a message from the other side for him.
You keep putting it's like he shows you. I don't mean this to sound like any other way, but like you're hiding in a closet. It's like, get yourself out there. Stop hiding what you have to show to everyone. This is a gentleman telling you this. It's like you have so much potential, but something like is weighing on you and you're not using your full potential. You have so much to offer. He's like, why? Like, stop being afraid, stop being fearful. But it's just like, there's something that's really made you like shook your world and made you scared. And he's like, no, like, don't let this stop you. Who Brandon, yeah. So like, yeah, you got so much, like, it's lined up for you. Things are coming. So my grandfather worked with machines and smelled like oil. Ingrid. Okay, so that was the Netherlands. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So he still likes to wander around wherever he used to like live and work. But I see a lot of like green grass and almost like not bluffs, but like a rolling soft like hills or something too. So
I'll get him back.
Jeffrey.
I will get him back.
Someone says it might be a Land Rover called Ray Ray.
Uh-huh.
Before we can come right back to it, but I know, give Melissa a break for 1 second. Dave, can you bring up the comment from Brandon asking about a frequency? That'll give her a little bit of a break for a second.
no, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we can talk and messages. And what do you think of the frequency theta waves in the range of 135 hertz? Well, Well, I know the theta waves are what, get us into that deep meditation where a lot of healing takes place. But the 135, I'm not quite sure. What are you wanting to know about that? Yeah, the theta is what we get into when we go to sleep. It's important. Definitely in meditation and the healing.
And if y'all can do a favor, hit the share button, share this out.
Mm-hmm.
Let people know about how wonderful Melissa is.
Oh, okay, Brandon. What frequency do I like to use? 432. That's the love frequency. Yep. Everybody tune into that 432. Our whole world needs it right now collectively. And that's one thing after everything we've been going through the last couple of years, healers we're taking a hit, man. I mean, we've seen we've seen several things fall apart. I mean, I worked at a healing center and it fell apart. So, I mean, a lot of things are being exposed. And if you are a healer, you're gifted and you have just not been feeling right, welcome to the party. We've all been feeling this way. And it's also a great time to be alive because we're seeing so many things come to light that have been, for thousands of years. So yeah, we're hoping to progress our humanness here, hopefully raise the vibration frequency, one person at a time. And that's why we're called one too. One at a time, one person can make a difference.
Absolutely. Brandon says, give 135 a shot next time you meditate.
Okay. Yeah, there's so many different frequencies, and you can get apps on your phone too. But the best way to get the best benefits from those is putting earplugs in. So if you're not actually at a music event or in a gong bath, put those earplugs in to get the full benefit. Something else too about sound, pay attention to the songs you listen to and how they make you feel when you listen to them. I posted this a little while back on our one page about there's a certain frequency like in the 1950s that they took out of songs, which was very healing. So when we talk about the world changing, things being exposed, like why would they take out that healing frequency? So yeah, it goes even that deep.
Oh, wow. I've never heard that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Control. Make people sad. Go get your antidepressants. I have nothing against them, but there's so many healing things out there that are natural.
I think I've got my question how I want to word it. I lost somebody in my life that I actually didn't know personally, had never met, but the death impacted me to this day. I just wondered if this person has ever been around me.
Mm-hmm. The male energy. Mm-hmm. He says that you have a lot of similarities to him. The two of you are like soul connected, soul bonded. He was a big influence for a lot of people too. So I hope you feel his love every day because he says he gives it to you. Life's really knocked you down too, hasn't it? The last few years, he says. So,
and I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I have the chills. I have the goosebumps.
I know exactly who he's talking about.
Yeah. Is this something to do with family matters as well?
Yes. Yeah, it's been tough. But I was always curious about it. And it's a person I never even met, but
He keeps pointing to your wallet in your back pocket. I don't know.
my wallet's out on the table.
I don't know. Do you have something important in there?
Everybody's guessing that you were talking about Freddie Mercury.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why that is.
Mhm.
That's awesome. He's a cool guy.
I can't believe that. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, your grief is your grief. It's okay.
The man meant so much to me and still does. I mean, people say it's an obsession. It's not. Man. Here, I'll give you a subject. Talks amongst yourself. Give me a minute.
All right.
So Ingrid is
Yeah.
asking, is that a part of Yoga Nidra 135?
Oh, the 135. I need my sound guru, Doug, here. It's for deep meditation, sacred frequency used for hundreds of thousands of years. So I'm sure I've heard it, and I'm sure it comes through in the gongs all the time. So yeah.
And shout out to Doug. I mean, how wonderful of a soul is he to have what happened to him back in May and then turn around and use his equipment to let you carry it on, to not let it die.
Thank you, Brent.
Yeah, Brent. Leave it to my husband. Yeah, he's definitely a special guy. We're very thankful, and I've gotten to know Doug pretty deep level, a lot more than a lot of people in the community. And my heart goes out to him. He's just a genuinely caring person that wants to help humanity. And you can only do so much to help humanity. And send him some love.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dina.
Very true.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm sure we can all relate to that. Being connected to somebody we never met.
Mm-hmm.
But everything is energy, right?
Yep.
So why not? I mean, everything is connected. That's just the thing. Us humans get in the way of everything and complicate it. It's not complicated, people. It isn't. Where's the easy button?
Would anybody else like to see if Melissa can get anything for them?
One thing too I see every day is I just have to say, like, the people I meet with just inspire me. I meet people in my medium office that have had so many tremendous losses, loss upon loss, and how they find the silver lining in things. So, that just shows us all, that no matter what, when life gets you down, that I'll get to you here, Liz. Sorry. Just to find the good in those things too. So Liz, okay, here. I just keep seeing like a flower pot, but it's like all these different like stems coming out of this. But is this something that you possess or somebody does that's been carried through the family? I have a female connected with this too, and a male, and they show me like an older home, has like darker woodwork. So as you come in the front door, like I see this plant or flowers, and then you like go up the stairs and I kind of go to a curve here. So, but I have two people there for you, and just like opening the door and greeting you, and just like, we're here. And keep
Then we had Frank Goodhue or Godhue. Goodhue.
Okay.
He says, does anybody have anything for him?
Frank, are you getting ready to retire, or like you need to be checking in? I don't like to do financial stuff, but they want you to make sure that you check into your pension or something like that too, to make sure you have everything lined up the right way. Thank you, Ingrid.
Good night, Ingrid.
Good night. Yeah. All right. So this is one thing too. You guys can maybe help me with this topic. What about dimension hoppers? Because I'm picking that up from somebody. We got a dimension hopper present with somebody. So those spirits, those souls that come from different dimensions, and not always good. You guys have any experience with that?
Derek, yes, me, no. I wish he was here.
A couple of times I have.
Yeah. I'm getting
but it's
for
been
Dion.
so few and far between. When you said that, I'm going, oh yeah, okay. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah, it's like somebody's like, it's like a young person in her life kind of being tormented by this and making them do all kinds of crazy things. So, Dion, that's who I'm talking to here. So, but the time has not run out for this person, so it's okay. Like they still have some time. So I don't know if you have somebody that's like kind of hitting the, that rock bottom or getting close to it. But they're saying like that's kind of what's going on with them. So, yeah. Just waiting for comment.
You're giving me goosebumps.
There's somebody, it's a D apostrophe O-N is who I'm talking to, Deanna. Unless it applies to you as you're all on here, your energies meld together, but I try to narrow it down as best that I can individually here. So that's one thing too. When I do readings, I always ask for just a first name. So I only do half hour or 45-minute readings. So in that time, you don't want to have to guess, and I don't want you to pay to come in and guess who is coming through. So if you give me a first name, when you come and see me, that helps to bring your loved ones forward. I actually had a reading right before Christmas time over the phone. I wanted to do that. I had a loved one pass away this fall, and I want to hear from my dad. So we did a little over the phone reading with my son and my husband. And at first it was like, okay, but I'm taking notes and things aren't clicking. But so if you ever have a reading and it's not clicking when you're sitting there, don't discredit your medium. Give them the benefit of the doubt, because they're trying to interpret those messages for you in the best way that they can. And we all do it differently. Just giving that first name helps to bring them forward. I in my reading, I was like kind of dumbfounded and then had to put things together. So it was awesome. So I think everybody should have a reading. Yeah, one of you. Yep, our loved ones can be our spirit guides too. That's definitely a possibility. Not always is the case. They have work to do on the other side. So depending on how they journey on the other side and how quick they can accomplish their goals, yeah, they definitely can be our spirit guides. But they need their time of rest and to clear up anything they need to clear up too. Kathy, Ed, yep. Problems with his eyes or his sight or something like that. He just kind of keeps going like this and squinting. I see him, but he's there, and he's just, he must have been like kind of a guy that was funny all the time too, being sarcastic and goofy. So he's still his same self, Kathy. Okay, he knows you miss him a whole lot.
Can I ask you a question for another person?
Yeah.
Is my youngest son in a good spot? I mean, does he have a bunch of dark surrounding him, or is the light starting to come through on him?
I feel like it's like he knows and he can see it, but yet he's got a lot of stuff that he's still kind of attached to because of his position that he's put himself into. So like those things are not allowing him to fully get to the light. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's just right in his grasp. So I would say to that, his loved ones need to just surround him with as much support as they can. Even if he comes and goes out of the picture and lets them down repeatedly, he still needs them. Yeah. And why is that too? I wish I could answer that question for people when they ask, why is my loved one struggling so much? Or why did my loved one struggle and have to commit suicide? Do we all sign up for this? I feel like part of it, yes, we do. But yeah, we're influenced by certain energies too while we're here. So that has to play into things as well. Somebody could be raised in the most beautiful, wonderful home, but then turn out to not live such a good life or battling demons that, so, but we all get the same chance on the other side. That's one thing I do know from doing this for 8 years is seeing that everybody gets a chance, the same chance on the other side to make things right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the God that I deal with, but he's all loving and gives chances.
Rita's got a question for you here. I thought I saw something in the hallway 2 nights ago that made me stop in my tracks and take a second look. It might have been Angela when she said, "You saw me."
Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, don't question yourself. That's the thing. We get into trouble when we second guess ourselves. Did I? Didn't I? I'm still the same way too, but yeah, there's no coincidences anymore. It's divine. Ed,
Sorry.
okay. Ed was giving it a hard time because he didn't turn the lights on. Okay. Oh. Well, he's seeing good now. He doesn't have to worry about that, Kathy.
Hey, we have somebody that popped in here. Do you want me to bring him up?
Sure.
He's shaking his head. No.
I'm going to do it anyway because you're here. This is an amazing guy, Brandon Cooper. He's got a show on our network called Shaman Sundays. He is a shaman. And I'm sorry, I love this guy to death. So I'm going to bring him up here. Gotcha.
I don't even have my hat
this
on.
Is Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. I feel like the Brady Bunch. Hi.
Exactly. I was just supposed to be in the background. Look at my hair.
Oh,
Ready for my close up.
Yeah.
So I gave you a reading, huh?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
And I know who it was, and you were dead on. So very, very good reading.
Thank you. Good.
I have to let you know, Melissa, I have a lot of mediums that have read me, and none of them have gotten anything right about me or my past or my family or nothing. Mm-hmm. And I give you something so obscure that I'll start talking in a ball. But anyway, you did a hell of a job. I'm going to tell you that. You're the real deal.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Angel. Oh, he took himself out.
So much for Brandon.
He's in here and I'm glad he popped in to watch the show from the background in the green room here. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Don't miss his show, guys. Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
you'll be sorely disappointed if you miss any of our shows on here. So I'm going to plug everybody I can.
Angel says hello. Angel, we're with Melissa. I'm not sure if you're familiar with her. She's a medium. She's sound healer. She does it all. She's the real deal. So if you're wondering if she has any messages, feel free to ask. All this says Brandon has a nice smile. Don't worry about his hair. I love it.
Greater tendency to feel past or living energies.
That's a good question.
Interesting question.
Do I have the greater tendency to feel past or both? So if people come in and see me, I can connect with people that are living as well. Help them with different, life issues that they have going on too. I have a service that's called Just Need Somebody to Talk to too. So it's not a medium reading. It's just strictly just basically like a counseling session, divine counseling, I call it. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Angel. I don't know, Angel, I got like guides for you here, but seems like you might be having some like self-doubt creeping in here too. And you're such a kind, caring person, they say. So don't allow those that are trampling on you, making you feel like crap, continue to do so. Like just dust yourself off and get right back up again, Angel, okay? Because yeah, you got so much potential. Kind heart. That's the thing too. Kandi and I have talked about this a lot, just being knocked down, especially by people that you thought loved and cared about you and your friends. Why do those things happen too? We put our trust into people, and I find that in the healing community, it's really sad. But that, it teaches us all something. We got to learn, we got to grow, learn from our mistakes. I certainly do. Yeah. Besides my husband, I'll tell you when I'm wrong. I'll admit to my crap.
I do too.
If we
just
just
not to the husbands, right?
Right. Yeah. Why is it different? I don't know. It's just different.
Yep.
But yeah, thanks, Angel. Valid. Great. Yeah. Just keep smiling. Keep smiling. But yeah. How to navigate through that. You just got to look for the good people in your life. If something doesn't feel right, you got to trust your gut.
Yeah. Why are you trying to swing your hand?
So I can stretch my leg out. There we go. I'm sorry, everybody. I had surgery 2 weeks ago, and I'm trying to stretch my leg back out. I had my total knee replacement on my left leg, so.
Oh, wow.
I was getting a little cramped there, so I had to turn the other way so I could actually put my leg out straight.
So Liz do you feel our country will be moving in a positive new direction? Oh, good question. I had to stop, watching the news here the last few years or a couple of years because I was yelling at the TV. I'm very passionate about things. When I get into something, like I said, things are being revealed, and I feel like a lot of things are coming to light that it's going to scare a lot of people. All kinds of leaks out there. If you're on TikTok, you're seeing a lot of things too. I have tried to separate myself so I can feel and sense on my own if these things are true or if they're false. There's a lot of truth to a lot of this stuff, unfortunately, and it's really sad. This is a time of growth for, this is a 1,000 or so year cycle that we're in right now. We're living through it. So it takes all of us to help make our country better too. So let's all just try to get along. Stop being jerks, everybody. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Don't just don't be a mean person. And it's easy to have
no idea the power of one smile, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Or a hug. Remember that.
Yes. I had a gentleman stop me the other day in a store, and he's like, just striking up a conversation. He's like, hey, before I leave you, have a good day. Like, Wow. And that, like, I was having a bad day. Like, I didn't want to say anything because I was going to cry. I should have just told him thank you. Like, you have no idea what that meant to me. So,
like Kathy says, random acts of kindness.
yes. Yes. Yep.
And
Let's
thank
start a
you,
movement.
Kathy. I'm on the road to recovery. I'm getting better. Thank you, Kathy. Oops.
So while we're waiting for more people to wait, I know what you're talking about. I follow Telegram and it validates what you say. The politicians have a lot to do with the division in this country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, like I even said about the music, they took out a certain frequency. Why? What else are they doing? You know.
Thomas Clemon, anything for him?
Yeah. Boy, I have a lady that's coming through for you right away. Thomas, is your mom passed away? Because she wants to say that you were never a jerk to me. You were okay. So if you ever felt like maybe you were short with your mom, maybe towards the end of her life, she's saying, no, don't worry. I still love you. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. She's just this cute little thing. She wrapped herself up in like a blanket or Afghan or something. You say no? Could be anybody else that you may have been in contact with. Like, I feel like it's a family member. But she's just saying, like, no, I'm not mad. I don't think you're a jerk. Oh, Angela, maybe. Okay. Does she wrap herself up on a blanket a lot, like curl up with a blanket? Oh, Liz. Yeah. I agree with that, Liz, what you said there. Yeah.
There's the yes.
There's the yes.
Yep. All right. But I still see a cute little lady, though. And that's just the thing, too. Things can get intertwined with our messaging, too. And if it connects, it connects. That's just so you know, you got to take what you can get. That's because you get what I get. That's what I tell people.
Well, I'm going to ask you, do you have anybody with me? I can never ask Derek because Derek doesn't do it. Anybody that's not in a straitjacket? We were at Gong once, and now I'm thinking the person in the straitjacket, knowing what I was getting ready to be going through, I'm wondering if that was like not so much a person, but a manifestation of what I was going through. That I was feeling I was in a straitjacket, like my hands were tied.
Yeah. No, good way to interpret. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
Do I get anything good?
Yeah, let's see here. They're saying that you have something new that, like, I don't know if you've discovered something like your own new talent or ability or something that you're going to be like keep showing, like reaching out. You're going to be branching out with this. So are you tapping into some of your own things?
More on the metaphysical side, the stuff that you and I've been talking about. Yeah. Some of that.
Yeah. But something's like you've been working towards it, and you haven't shared anything like that with me. But
nope. Nobody knows what. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Good.
Deborah has one for you.
Oh, I know Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Aw. Oh yeah, you know they're having a party around you. Okay. Accordion. Did you ever know anybody, Debbie? And I've known Debbie for most of my life, but did you ever know anybody that played accordion? They keep going like this, and he's like dancing, and yeah, it's like they're having a good old time up there. And they say, stop taking people's crap too. You're taking somebody's crap, and they're like, stop taking it. You need to like tell them how you really feel, because they're making you feel kind of worthless or something. So I don't know who's doing that to you. This is my mom's best friend. But I haven't talked to her in a long time. Better not be my mom. No, she wouldn't do that.
I'm sorry. If anybody can hear that cricket, I am so sorry. I have a bearded dragon behind my sign.
Oh,
And he's missed a cricket somewhere. And he's decided to chime in now and then on the broadcast. So I apologize for that.
that's cool. So yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about, or
Lots of stuff. Let's see. So you do the paranormal too. Do you when you go in to do a paranormal thing, are you solely with your abilities, or do you like using some of the equipment too?
I think it's fun to use equipment. I really like the spirit box. Yeah, it's just neat to hear. Like I remember doing. Oh, thanks, Karen. Aw, yay.
There it is. Come
on. Yeah, hearing the actual voices come over the spirit box. I don't know if you guys have had that experience, but like distinct voices. That's pretty cool. So if you haven't experienced the spirit box, you got to try it. It's pretty awesome.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I use a pendulum a lot too, a lot of times in my Reiki or just on my own, just to ask my own questions. Because, I don't know if Derek has this experience, but you do. You're blocked with yourself and your loved ones sometimes with things too. So, yeah, that's where that comes in handy. Yeah, pendulums I think it's a cheap, easy way to, connect on your own if you have no abilities to your loved ones. So, get a pendulum. You can Google. I'm sure YouTube has something on how to use them. Everybody has their own way. Create your own way too to get those messages. The only thing is, it's like yes or no question most of the time. So, yeah. Brandon likes spirit boxes too. Yeah.
I got a new one. I'm excited. I'm just found out today we got an investigation we're gonna go do on Saturday, and from the YMCA, I got an old porcelain doll. So I'm looking forward to taking that and seeing how she does, using some of those trigger objects too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very cool. I almost had an opportunity once to do Eddie Munster's house. So you remember from the Munsters? My aunt lived, my aunt lived like 2 blocks from his house in Missouri. And, this neighborhood full of old homes, and his was there. So we'd walk around it. We'd take walks and walk by it. And I just want to get in there, but he ended up moving anyways, but it would have been a really cool house. So kind of came close to investigating celebrity's house. So he was just never in town when we were in town at the same time. So
Liz asks, is the Y haunted? Yes, Liz, the old YMCA is haunted.
If you're in Dubuque, Liz, we're not referring to the Dubuque, Iowa YMCA. We're referring to the Rock Island YMCA.
Do I ever work with shamans or medicine men? I have not, and I'm intrigued. I feel like my partner in one, before I knew her, she came to me for reading. I feel like should be on that path, Trish. So, I'd like to know more about it. I think it's really super cool.
Before time gets away, we still got 15 minutes, but before time gets too far away, can you remind everybody how, if they want to get a reading or sign up for your self-love class or attend a gong bath, different ways to get a hold of you?
Yeah. So for my medium work, I'm currently just on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It's scrolling on the bottom of this feed for you guys. I do have it tabbed at the beginning of my page where to schedule on my Cutie site. So I do work Monday through Thursday. I offer readings and Reiki and self-love classes, one-on-one and groups. I also have the service of, do you just need to talk to somebody too? Because right now it's really hard to find a counselor. So I thought, okay, I'm going to add that in. I'm not licensed at all. I make sure to disclose that with people, but just a listening ear, somebody to talk to. And I've been through a lot of crap in my life. So I don't know. I have a lot of compassion for people. So I'm here to help you. The meditation site is One Sound Meditation Studio. We have a website as well as our Facebook page. You can visit that. You do have to pre-register because we have limited spaces. It is $10 a person. We have a punch card you can purchase for, I think it's $80. Do you know? Did you buy one yet, Candy?
No, I haven't yet, planning on it, but I think you said it was 80 if I remember right.
So basically get like 1.5 for free. And then, my self-love class will be at the One Gongs, our meditation studio. That starts January 16th. It starts at 6 p.m. I do need to, message me if you're interested. It's $150. That includes everything. That's 5 weeks working with me, getting to know other people. I send home homework. You journal, you meditate at home, and then we get together and we discuss your take-home work and some other things as well. Like I said, I've been doing this for a few years and, probably more than that because I was doing it at the Captain Mary too as a different class, but worked with like hundreds of people now. It's crazy to say that. So, but I love doing that. Love helping people see their light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
You do crystals too. What's your favorite crystal? If you could tell everybody this is a crystal you should carry, what would you say? And it can't be clear quartz because it can take on properties of everyone.
Oh yeah. I like moonstone. I wear a moonstone ring almost every day. So
good choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I have retail to sell at the meditation studio too. And I just got some more new things in too that I've ordered from different vendors. So good little variety of crystals and metaphysical things. Incense. I have so much incense. So
love a good incense. I should have been wearing my gong sweatshirt tonight.
I know. I have my shirt on. One. Yeah, it's on.
I had mine yesterday. I should have wore that today.
Yeah, we have t-shirts. We have sweatshirts. My next t-shirt on the back, I'm going to get Gong DJ because when the newspaper came to take our picture, the guy asked, well, are you guys like the Gong DJs or something? I'm like, yeah, Gong DJ. That's awesome.
There you go.
And then one that needs to say, we've got big gongs. And you cannot lie.
I want one of those.
Yes. So if you have any catchy gong phrases you would like to share, message me. We'll do it.
We need to get Joy up here to a gong bath, Rex. I think she would love it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we like I said, we have limited spaces. We have 2 chairs, reclining type chairs, and then the rest are on the floor. We have yoga mats, and then we have like an air cushion type mat now on the top for a little extra comfort. And you just come in your comfy clothes. We provide everything else. We shut the lights off, and you just get in your little cocoon, take a nap.
I couldn't do it right now because if I got on the floor, I could never get back up.
Oh yeah, you definitely need a chair right now. Yeah. So, and we go out to different places too to do different events. So on the 15th, we're going to Hopkinton, Iowa. We're going to take our small gong and the crystal singing bowls. And that community in Iowa, it's a little farm town. They have the best community. I've gone there and done group readings for them the last couple of years. Oh, really? So we're gonna take the meditation on the road and give them a little taste of it. So that's exciting. And we're gonna start doing more of that. I've reached out to another local place that we're gonna go do some crystal singing bowls at. So
nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Spread the love. That cricket.
I was gonna say he's happy. We've been talking about music. He's given us music, and here we are complaining about it.
It's funny because I just cleaned his tank out, and I thought I got the one that was still left in there. No, I don't know where that other cricket's hiding, but he's hiding pretty darn good.
His decorations, probably.
Thomas, your family's from Hopkinton. Will come and check us out on the 15th. Yeah, get a hold of the Hopkinton Library. I think we're charging like $15 a person for that event, and it's a big space, so we can take lots of people there. So if you're in that area, yeah, come check us out. We'll have the 40-inch gong with us. We can't bring the big boys, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Liz.
Yeah, it's something everybody ought to experience. I'm trying to talk my mom into coming to one. She almost did, and then they closed down. So now I got to get her to do it. But everybody should experience it at least once, because you don't know until you do it. That's the impact it has.
Yep. And I'm surprised. We were in the Boulder area in Colorado this summer and went to a little metaphysical shop, and I'm like, oh, where's your gong bath stuff at? Never heard of it, nothing around there. And my business partner, when the center closed, she was looking for something like that, and she would have to fly to find it. So,
oh wow,
yeah, like Arizona, California. There's so many over in Europe. I follow a lot of people over in Europe on their Facebook pages, so it's really big, but it's making its way. Somebody sent me a message that I think, Rita, you sent me a message that was on the Today Show or something. So that's cool to see it coming like mainstream. So the gong bath, somebody's asking what time.
Yeah.
Girls Gong Wild. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I love that one.
If people read it correctly, they'll be like, what?
I love it.
Oh, man, I love that guy.
The gong bath is Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. and then Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Okay, so... And then we do a yoga with the sound sometimes too. It's yin yoga, so it's just stretching. She does maybe 2-3 poses, a little bit more than that maybe, but it's very, very, we have the crystal singing bowls going while you're doing your yoga, and it's like you just melt. It's awesome. And we've done retreats there too. So we'll be doing some more retreats this year too.
I'm just sitting here listening to the cricket. Singing away.
Oh, what time on Hopkinton?
Yeah.
Let me check. I think it's at 5:30. Look at my calendar here. 5 p.m. on the 15th. So yeah, just get a hold of the lady at the library. I can't remember her name offhand, but she's super nice. And she'll help you out.
And we definitely got to set up an investigation together. It'd be fun.
Yeah, if we could do the Captain Mary, that would be awesome.
You know them. That's your job.
I've tried. You know it. I've tried. I don't know. I think it's a still owner, but it's on that Airbnb site. So I don't know. And there's people, I drive by it every day. There's people that stay almost every weekend. So I just want to know, like, what are they experiencing there? They've got to be having stuff happening.
The one I wanted to get into, the Redstone.
Oh, yeah. We stayed there on our honeymoon.
So I did on my first one, and it was, and after working at the cemetery, I said, God, if I knew then what I know now, I don't know that I would have been able to live in that house.
Yeah.
I was always hearing things, and, oh, that's the dog upstairs. Oh, the dog's right next to me. It was the dog, or it's an old house. It was settling or something. Now I'm going,
Yeah. That's right. I forget that. Yeah, you lived right there, worked in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Yep. My mom used to take us walking, and my aunt, we would walk through the cemeteries because they lived up in that area. And I just remember being intrigued when I was younger, but feeling what those people felt, eating the headstones, but not really understanding, like, oh, wow. You're really communicating with them.
He wants to say
How
something.
is it for you going into the cemetery with your ability?
Oh, a kitty cat. It's, for me, and people ask that questions, stuff like that. I'm like, well, I'm used to it every day. It's all around me. So, but yeah, I mean, it's to me, I feel like as an adult now, it's more like sentimental and it's special, so.
Look, you're on. You're on, baby kitty.
Cutie kitty.
He will come in Everybody's going to see a lot more of him. I guarantee it.
You silly boy.
We just grew up in a haunted house in South Grandview. Oh yeah, I'm sure you probably have a lot of stories to tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I even live in our house is maybe like 22 years old. And I always hear things upstairs. Even my kids have too. So it doesn't matter if you're in an old house, new house, the energy in the land, you bring energy in. You just never know, because people are like, well, it's a new house, can't be haunted. Well, yeah, it can. Most definitely can.
The land, or so
Mhm.
many different ways.
Yeah, we had a lot of landfill here. So like one time I found an old like bottom of the leather shoe from like 1920s or something in my yard. Like, what? So yeah.
Brent says she'll take your mouse.
You mean cricket?
Number one, I don't have a mouse. Well, I mean this, but it's a bearded dragon, and it's just a cricket he forgot to find, or he's leaving him for a better date. I don't know. The cat. No, I can't get rid of my baby kitty.
No.
No,
Well,
no.
your baby kitty.
Hello, Evelyn. Well, we got what? About 3.5 minutes left. So, Melissa, please run through and tell everybody where they can find you again before we sign off.
What are you doing?
Yep, you can find me on Facebook, Melissa Culbertson, Spiritual Messenger, Medium, Self-Help Coach. It's all scrolling along the bottom of the screen here. You can find my meditation studio, One Sound Meditation Studio, on Facebook, and we have our webpage. So yeah, you can go onto our website to pre-register for the gong baths. Again, it's $10. You can't beat it. And yeah, that's where you can find me. Hopefully a new website this year. That's my goal.
Awesome.
I'll help you.
Yeah. Love you too.
I'll help you.
Well,
you help me. I love you. I love you too.
I do love you too. But no,
I don't want the show to end, but I'm going to have to end it because we have an amazing show that's right after mine, and our producer has to be in there. So I want to say thank you, everybody. You made an amazing show for us. Thank you, Melissa.
Yes, thank you. Yep. Thank you, everybody.
Above and beyond, you did. I'm so blessed and thankful that we had you on. Thank you very, very much.
This is an indication of how this year's going to go. You set the bar high, girl.
Oh,
yes, you did.
Okay.
But to all our listeners and followers, thank you. Please share out. You're going to find us on here from now on. I'm so blue. Skydoor Entertainment. You'll find us. Please check us out. I want to thank Dave for producing and being here tonight. I want to thank Candy for being here. And thank you, Joy. I love you. And she laughs. Okay. But I'm going to end it like I always do. I want to thank everybody again. I hope you're all blessed and peace. Be safe. And we love you.